Oh, hello there, Coms 398. You guys may be wondering why I have a football in my hands and this black eye paint. We'll be talking about college football today. In relation to Kristen Franzen's article and Dan Grano's article as well, Sports Viewing a Theoretical Approach, and Radio Sports Talk and the Fantasies of Sports. The two or three concepts outlined in both of the essays is basically the sports events is a presentational symbolic form, as Franzen puts it, and ambiguity related to that, which meaning, as she puts it, the specific meaning may vary depending on the individual spectator's perspective, knowledge, and expectations, which means that, say, Texas, for example, the Texas Longhorns and their fans, may care a lot less about Temple losing against Rice, for example, and they're going to care a lot more if Texas would lose to, say, USC or UCLA, something involving Texas. And also, that television has transformed the athlete into celebrity. We'll see that in an example that I'm going to present a little bit later on. In the sports radio talk and the fantasies of sports, the whole concept of basically team identity and identity related to that sports team in the sports department is really highlighted, and how a radio sports talk show host was receiving calls after the University of Louisiana lost against Alabama Birmingham and basically ripped to pieces their identity and their regional pride and their national pride. So, for an example, the Texas Longhorns, they lost very poorly against the Texas Christian University, which is a very important school and a very big rival since they're both in Texas. And during that week, during the halftime, one of their players actually tweeted that he would like to be transferred. Somebody said that he should be transferred to another school, and he actually retweeted it. So basically, here we can see that the athlete was elevated to a celebrity status, and that his identity was maybe not found in that Texas team right then and there because they were losing so badly. They lost a few games, and football is super important in Texas. And the next week, they actually won against, Oklahoma, who they won against Oklahoma, which was a huge game to win, and pride and identity was restored, and they lifted the coach on their shoulders, and it basically shows how under that communal banner of a Texas Longhorn football, they were able to rally together, and kind of the justice and peace of that theoretical battlefield was restored, as is kind of an example in Grano's essay. So that's basically it, and it's basically how the concepts are applied to Texas Longhorn footballs. And go USC! I'm not a Longhorns fan. Thanks.